today, I'm here to show you how to make these awesome STARYU and STARMIE fidget spinners. Like, unless you've been living under a rock, fidget spinners are kind of taking over the world, and I totally get the love-hate relationship that it has along with it, but honestly, like, low-key, I think that having a Pokemon fidget spinner is pretty awesome. And then when you're spinning it, you could say, STARMIE, use rapid spin, or maybe not, because people might think you're weird, but who knows. Anyways, let's get on with the DIY.
So to start off, you're going to need a block of oven-baked clay. Cut the clay into 3 equal pieces and start rolling it out. Once that's done, I've taken some saran wrap to put over the clay so that when I cut it with a star-shaped cookie cutter, none of the clay will stick onto the cutter. Just in case you wanted to know, my cookie cutter is about 3 inches wide, and I don't think it should be any bigger than that, or else it's going to be too big for your hands. Now go ahead and smooth out the edges. Once you're happy with your star, repeat these steps 2 more times so that you have 3 stars in total. Then you're going to need to cut holes in the center of each stars for the bearings. It just so happens that my roller is a similar size to the bearings, so I just use that to cut the hole. Once that's done, place your bearings inside each hole to make sure they fit. Next, you're going to place one of the stars on top of another one like this to make the shape of STARMIE, and then the remaining single star will be STARYU. Put those aside for now, and we'll move on to creating the pieces for the details. Now you want to roll out a small piece of clay and make 3 long pieces. Put those aside once you're done, then roll out another small piece of clay and cut 14 small little pieces, and put those aside. Then take the 2 long pieces that you've just made and place it along the hole of where the bearings would be. Cut any excess off and smooth out the clay. After that, take the small pieces and place them accordingly on STARYU and STARMIE. STARYU has 6 pieces and a long piece that wraps around one of its legs. As for STARMIE, it has 8 pieces that are spaced out evenly. I found that looking at a picture was easier for reference. Finally, the shape of STARYU and STARMIE has taken form, and it's now time to bake the clay. Always refer to the package of your clay for temperature and length of time that it needs to be in the oven. Once the clay is nice and hard, wait for it to cool down before sanding down any uneven edges. Now it's time to paint. You need brown, purple, and yellow paint, and obviously paint STARYU and STARMIE in their respective colors. Depending on what kind of paint you use, it might take a couple of layers like mine. However, you can easily skip the painting step if you have the 3 different colors of clay on hand. Instead, you would just need to create STARYU and STARMIE with their respective clay colors. Once everything is dry, it's time to place the bearings. Just dab a bit of hot glue along the edges of the bearings and push them in from the back side. I've added a bit more hot glue along the edges of the bearings to make it more secure. It's okay if it looks ugly, nobody's gonna look at the back. Next, what you're gonna need is a dowel that fits snugly into the bearings and some jewels. I've decided to use the purple jewel for the back of STARMIE and an orange jewel for the back of STARYU. Glue the jewels onto the flat edge of the dowel. Once it's dry, feed the dowels through the bearings and mark off how much to cut for the front of the jewel. Cut down the dowels and sand them so that they have a flat surface. After that's done, once again place the dowels through the bearings and then proceed to glue the red jewels onto the front. Once everything is dry, this is what it should look like, and you're finally done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below if you did. I would love to see your creation if you guys decide to make this DIY of STARYU and STARMIE. Just tag me on Instagram at xo_vvsource. So yeah, that's it for now. I will see you next time, and thanks for watching.